The semi-final spots had already been decided in Doha, but this would still turn out to be a momentous day for Elena Demencheva. She was up against Francesca Schiavone in a match neither is likely to forget. It was the Russian who started the more brightly, breaking the Schiavone serve to move ahead. She didn't stay in the driving seat for long though. Schiavone broke straight back.
And that'll do it. The Italian gets back on serve.
The Italian was beginning to show some of the form that saw her win her first Grand Slam title earlier this year in Paris. Demencheva, though, kept on fighting, and the first set was still very much in the balance. As she had done throughout the first set, though, Schiavone kept piling on the pressure. In the end, it was just enough to secure the lead. Schiavone kept up that pressure in the second set, and the Russian serve began to look more and more fragile. There was no capitulation from Demencheva, though. She made Schiavone work hard for the win. In the end, though, it just postponed the inevitable. Schiavone celebrated, but the night's most dramatic moment was still to come.
It's been an amazing experience for all of us. And this year is very special for me because this is my last tournament.
Demencheva retires at the age of 29 with 16 WTA Tour titles to her name and having spent an astonishing 529 weeks in the world's top 20. 328 of those weeks were spent in the world's top 10. But arguably her greatest achievements were the 2 Grand Slam finals she reached in 2004 and her 2 Olympic medals. The gold she won in Beijing in 2008 will surely be one of the most cherished souvenirs from a fantastic playing career. Kim Clijsters had already secured her semi-final berth, and so had her opponent, Vera Zvonareva. The two could meet again, though, in Sunday's final, so this was a battle for bragging rights and a significant psychological edge. It was Clijsters who seemed to be in the more feisty mood at the beginning.
And the break for Clijsters.
But Zvonareva kept toe-to-toe with the US Open champion, and more than that, she battled her way into a winning position.
And it's Zvonareva who makes it 4 consecutive breaks of serve.
She converted that first set lead in some style.
It's been a terrific performance from Vera Zvonareva this week. She came to Doha. She's played 2 and a set matches. She's a perfect 5-0.
No shortage of breaks of serve in the second set, with Clijsters again going ahead, only to be pegged back.
And it seems as though that trend will continue. Back-to-back breaks, we are back on serve.
Another service game and another break of the Clijsters serve. The Belgian just not able to produce her trademark consistency. That gave Zvonareva a chance to close out the match, and she did just that. It's been a standout year for the Wimbledon finalist, and it looks like she's determined to finish it strongly. Victoria Azarenka and Jelena Jankovic will play no further part in this tournament, regardless of the outcome of this one. But who would go into the off-season with the taste of victory still in their mouth? Jankovic has been complaining of feeling poorly and under par this week. Azarenka was poised to take full advantage of any lapses. And soon she had the first set in her racket bag. Azarenka was in even more dominant form in the second set.
Oh, good point.
Jankovic never recovered, and she can now take a well-earned rest and recuperate for 2011. It's Azarenka who gets to sign off the season with a smile.